My name is Scott Claypool, born and raised right here in Kansas City. Started woodworking in high school and then got a job with Sandy Incorporated, and I'm still at the company today. My mentor, Jim Crosby, was asked by Barbara Hensley at MARC to come up with an award that represents the 9 counties coming together and to present for their leaders that do the amazing work that they do. Well, the design, it's alternating walnut and cherry cubes, and there's 9 cubes per side, and that represents the 9 counties coming together to work as one. So that was the design they came up with. I start with long strips of walnut, long strips of cherry, get them arranged in sets of 3. So I make a set of 3 like that, and then I make the alternating set and another matching set for the other side. And I do that with walnut on the outer corners. Then I make a matching one or a opposing one that's cherry on the outer corners, and I make long sections of that. And once those are glued up, I then cross-cut those into strips and glue those 3 alternating sections together that direction. And the outer cubes are still oversized at that point, and I'm sand those down, get them really smooth and lined up properly, and then I start the finishing process. And then also just figuring out how to get a drilled hole in the point of that cube was a little bit of a challenge, and I made a jig to do that. Still use the same jig all these years later. Put the brass rod in there and put them on the cube, or the base, the walnut base, and that's pretty much it. Each one is unique, and I'm intimately familiar with every detail of every one of them. I just think they're really cool, and I like having a small part, and I appreciate the work that these people do. And every year when I see the names, I'm like, I know that person, I've heard of that person, and I just think it's kind of cool to have my small part in these people's homes. I hope they appreciate it.